I guess I didn't do very much today. Well, I did something, but it's not something I'm going to be talking about here. Privately, yeah, in my chat, yeah, probably, definitely, but I'm going to avoid this general topic for the rest of my life, in terms of something to talk about on a public forum like this. So, yeah. Other than that thing I won't talk about, I didn't do much. What did I do? I did a bit of reading. Actually, I didn't read any JoJo's, but I did read, started it yesterday, I read a bit more today. A very, very fun novel. I found it through just like a joke meme thing. So a popular meme that's been making the rounds is to like show various things, and then like on the right, like on the left side you just have just pictures of things. On the right side you have brains, like scans of brains, and one's like really small, so like the really simple thing for dumb people, they have a really small brain, and then something else, and it's like iterative like steps, like bigger brain, and then like God or some shit on the bottom or whatever. And I found one that was like Sword Art Online for the smallest, and then it was like Hack Sign, and then Log Horizon, and then something else, I think, and then the very best one, because most of these, it's always like it's a huge joke, you know, like the last one is the biggest joke, and this time the last one was like just a picture of an article for something called "I Reincarnated as a Vending Machine," and I was like, this looks fucking great, so I looked it up and I started reading it, and I'm about 30 chapters in. I fucking love it. It's only got 40 chapters, but I think it's being updated pretty regularly, at least. Like the last update was February something, late February, I want to say. No, it's late February now. February 15th, 16th, somewhere around there. So it's super fun. It's just it's this dude, he's a vending machine maniac, and he just absolutely loves vending machines, because in Japan they're a big deal. And he gets hit by a vending machine, because it was falling off of a truck, and he had time to avoid it, but because he wanted to protect the vending machine, because of his love for vending machines, it killed him, because of course it's a ridiculously heavy fucking vending machine. So he dies to that, but he wakes up in a fantasy world, and now he is a vending machine, and it's great. Like, it's just, it's so, I don't know what it is, but I love it. I love the writing, I love the humor. It's ridiculous. He's just this vending machine, and he can't really talk except for pre-recorded lines. Like, he has a set of 6 different lines that he can say, and he's chosen welcome for yes and too bad for no, and that's just how he communicates. Just some girl found him, and he helped her out, and she just carries him around everywhere, because it's a fantasy world, so she has super strength. Her divine gift was super strength. I think, I don't fully know how they work, but he was able to choose his own, and he chose barrier, so he can erect a barrier whenever he needs to. But she's got super strength, so she can just carry him and be completely fine and still fight with a big-ass fucking vending machine on her back that usually would take, like, 4 or 5 people to lift. Because these divine gifts are really good. Like, his barrier is really good. But everything he does costs energy. Like, he needs energy in order to stay alive. It uses 1 per hour, and he makes energy by selling things. So he just sells things, and he can buy and restock new things. And the kicker, like, everything that he restocks has to be something that he bought in his life as a vending machine maniac. So there are just some things that he just can't sell, but he can also sell a lot of different things. Most of it's food, but like he's got simple like toiletries and flowers. He gave the girl flowers once. Well, he he set them up as as something to sell for somebody else that needed flowers, and then he just started selling flowers and just gave because he can just do whatever the fuck he wants. He has full control over all of his functionalities as a vending machine. And he can't really communicate, and he can't move. He's just a vending machine. Vending machine with a will is all that he is. Who can sell a bunch of things. And it's just, I don't know what it is. It's just a very interesting story somehow. So that's what I've been reading. And that's been my today. I also took like an hour or something. We drove up we did a half-hour drive to pick up a chair for $40 from off Craigslist or something, and then a half-hour drive back. So I was brought along to that because I can lift things somewhat. Of course, Tom was there as well. Tom and I helped that one out. So now Mom has a new chair, a nice leather chair. It's a nice chair because the dogs tore up her chair, but the one they found is like pretty much the same style chair, just with a different texture. I don't know. I almost want to say skin. Different skin to the chair, but the same actuation of the footrest. You just lean back in it and it pops out, and so it's pretty much the same chair. So now she's got a new chair because the dogs tore a hole into hers, and now it's I almost said pleather. It's leather. It's not fake. I don't know. The pleather popped into my head. But yeah, that's that story. Mom's got a new chair. Let's see if I can talk about Mom's new chair for the next 20 minutes or so. Am I out of water? I think I'm out of water. Game data updated. Is it a new event? It's not a new event, right? Is it a new event? People would have told me. How long was the other event supposed to be? Good thing I was busy doing the thing I'm not allowed to talk about for as long as I was. Because it's 10 now. You like what I did with my voice there? I made it deeper as if I was like editing it in post or something, you know? Well, I wouldn't say I'm strictly not allowed to talk about it. I just rather not for reasons. I don't even want to specify the reasons. I just won't. People, like, if we have a personal conversation, you'll probably figure it out. It's just not something that I want to admit to doing on a video, you know, that anyone can watch. That not many people will see, but still anyone can watch. Is this the new event? I honestly didn't know. Okay. Shit, that'll give me something to talk about. Well, it didn't have any red text or anything for the thing, or is it Abyssal Archwitch, maybe? Is that what it is? Quest rewards available, okay. Right, I did that. Shit. Whatever. I didn't really think about that one. Abyssal Archwitch. Okay. Oh, they're neat. It's 2 people. I like when it's 2 people because that's not common. Okay. Belly Dancer, a lance. We do have a lance. We don't have any of the other ones. We do have a Sweet Fortuna. We have a lance and we have a Sweet Fortuna. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So let's see how well we can do with just those. And apparently there's no hammers, so it's Just those. And luck. A lot of luck. So Lance. And Fortuna was not able to awaken. She's right there, but I have to get rid of something else. Let's get rid of whoever has the lowest attack, because that's the only thing that fucking matters. That'd be her. Okay. Wait, hold on. What the hell am I doing? I don't know. There's nothing. Just double check there's nothing in these teams. Yeah, I gotta do it like this. In case we missed anybody. Like her. Yeah. I would have completely missed her if I didn't do it like this. And her. There's Lance. And her. Did we get her? We have Fortuna, right? Where the hell is Fortuna? Or is she past? Oh, okay, she's all the way over there, right? Because she's still. Wait, that HUR, she has more attack? 10-8. 96. I guess so, huh? So that UR has more attack than this HUR. Oh, she's got no level to her, that's why. Of course, okay. Who the fuck is this? What is it? What the? Oh, now I remember getting her. Oh God, that's the greatest skill in the world. Somebody tell Jua I just got his favorite card. God, Jua hates heal ones. All allies recover 60%. 5 activations, 15% chance, 60%. Let's have a look see at what kind of other maidens I got. Her, 5 activations, 35% chance, 100 full recover, 100%. Of course the chance will go up on the other girl if I get another one. But I don't think it'll get to 100% recovery. Maybe it will. I don't know. Doesn't fucking matter though. This is the best we can do, I think. I have to level up her though, Fortuna. If I'm gonna have her in the team, I might as well give her a bit more attack. Should I be? I'm gonna also do something else. I'm gonna actually do part of the thing that I won't at all mention doing while I'm doing that. Well, I'll do it during the fights because I have a lot more idle time. What was I doing? Oh, these guys are cool though. Very pretty. Very pretty. It's the same art, just with different colors now. Wait, she'd be over here, wouldn't she? Yeah. HUR. Okay. And then one of those 80s and max. Okay, cool. Alright. So yeah, I can't awaken that one quite yet. Wait, can I try? No, I didn't think so. Alright, let's see how well we can do at this abyssal thing. I mean, I don't expect us to do very well, but you know, maybe luck will be on our side and we'll have fucking everything. That's the right unit, yeah. That's what I meant by idle time. I can go over and do things. I don't have to do it right now. No, I don't have to do it right now. I can do it later. Okay. Let's build up the attack a little bit because we can afford to. 36. Yeah, now we can't. Alright, that's actually way too much attack. We didn't need that many, but yay! Activate. What do we get? Out of water, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Oh, I didn't look at the numbers. I was looking at my water. Yay! Is that a lot? I mean, it's not the best, but hey, look at that. Premium summon. How close are we to any guaranteed you are? Far. Very far. But we get to do premium summon a couple times. We get a lot of attack boosts too. That's good. How many of these things did we get? A lot. Just a lot. Should we premium summon? People like to see summon videos, right? I don't usually like summon in videos because I don't care about it as much. I don't know. Premium summon. Our cards and above guaranteed. She's actually she's in the thing, right? Is she gonna be in the? Is she one of the things that actually gets you a thing? What am I saying? Is she in the I want to check something. Somebody. No, that ain't it. Yep. Somebody just told me about this in chat. Amaterasu is now in this one, so that's good. Hopefully I'll get one of those randomly. Well, if I do a bit more for the event, I'll get one or two, I guess. Apparently it's really easy to rank in this event because fucking nobody's doing it. I don't want her though. I guess she's kinda good. I just don't like the other thing. This one's alright too. Yeah, I mean they're both gonna have a ridiculous amount of strength anyway. Strength and defense and shit. So we're hoping for the super rare that if we put it in the hammer team, just had to look at her for a second. If we put her in the hammer team, we'll get bonuses. Cause this is probably in there. Probably. Heartthrob. Heartthrob was the old event. Yeah. I think like the event just before this one. Hamlin! Oh, Hamlin. That's is a Nazukashi or Nazukashi? Natsukashi? I don't know. Whatever. Nostalgic. It's nostalgic is what it is. I shouldn't try to use Japanese words that I don't know very well. That's nostalgic because she was my favorite when I like started. Not exactly my favorite, but one of my favorites. I got her during the earlier episodes, and I started using her, and it's a lot of fun to use her. Because she's got self heal, and I just like. I would let her take the damage, and then she'd heal herself, and then she'd just be cannon fodder, you know? Like, she'd stay alive and then be able to heal herself still. So the attacks went to her, hopefully, at least. When you're starting out, you got shit cards. That works. You know? And she's really pretty, too. I think she's very pretty. We didn't get the one we wanted, so... At least I don't think we did. Maybe I wasn't paying enough attention. I also don't know how well we did. I think we have 13 total skills we can do, so we'll see that. Okay. Yesterday's episode ended very short. Again, like, I even said that I was ending it 5 minutes after when I had said that I should go for 10 minutes. And if I had went for 10 minutes after when I said I should go for 10 minutes, it would have been the appropriate time. I was just, like, very tired and very wanting it to end, I guess. So, I don't know. Sorry about that, maybe? Also, sorry about somewhere in the middle there. There was a loud sort of buzzing sound. Chugs pointed that one out. He's actually watching my videos now. Awesome. Shout out to Chugs. He knows he's loved. Wait, let's see how many skills we get. 7. What did we get before? We got, like, 57-ish? 56. This isn't as much, but we now know that what we got before isn't the best we can do. Yeah. Okay. So we can do a bit better if we get more skills. I'm pretty sure we have a total of 12 possible. And they're all just random ones because they're just the ones that you get when you have a certain amount of whatever in your team. What was I saying? Yeah, that buzzing sound happens whenever the cord for the mic is out very slightly. I only know this because the first time it ever happened was like right at the beginning of an episode, and I remember distinctly like checking the cord and pushing it back in at like that exact moment. So just the connection was made. Oh, okay. If it's not fully in, it'll make an annoying buzzing sound, and I'm sorry about that. I wasn't even holding the cord at the time, so now I am. My wrist is a little better. Like I know what it was. Like when I started working yesterday, I was working with the Sawzall, which is just like this power saw thing that's insane, and there's a shit ton of vibration, and the blade was dull too. I didn't really know this at the time until someone pointed it out. The blade was kind of dull. So just starting out, there was a shit ton of vibration there, and I actually noticed my thumb starting to swell a little bit, and it was like freaking me out, but I was like, fuck it, I'm working, I'll probably get over it. And then just like Tom walks past and he's like, oh, you need some gloves? And like in my head I'm like, thank you, please, yes, but out loud I'm like, yeah, sure. So I put on some gloves, but they're really small gloves. So my hand is already freaking out from this, and I'm pretty sure my thumb was starting to, like, it looked like it kind of felt like just a very, very little bit. Like, I don't know if this is a thing that happened. Maybe it's just like, maybe I just thought it looked like that. But I definitely didn't like the feeling of sawing through the wood. But yeah, so I put on some gloves, but they were very, very, very tight gloves, and eventually I just got used to them. But that's part of what it was, I think. Just doing that really messed with my hand. But I think, like, both of my hands are kind of bothering me, but it's just my right hand, because I use that more, was worse. So, yeah. That's why my hand hurts. That's that story. See, that's gonna be the new meme, the new joke, the new common phrase. Is that's that story? That's the Zeke meme. Oh man, I mean, that kind of shit comes and goes with this channel, because like everything I say is subject to change. I'm a very malleable person. Just like words, phrases, opinions, anything. Like it can change very easily. And I mean, like, there are some things I'll be, set in stone about. But I'm not wishy-washy. I'm just open to change. Like, I'm not gonna just agree with whatever the fuck, because whatever the fuck, but I'm also willing to agree with anything as long as there's sound enough evidence and it makes sense and it's from like a reputable source. Is that the right word? I feel like that's the word that comes into my mind as the thing that I should use in that situation. Maybe I pronounced it wrong. I don't know. I feel like that's a word that I maybe only read. I don't know though. But yeah. But a lot of that just, but just like even yesterday they had to go out. They went to pick up some shit. Like pretty much everybody left for just like a half hour or something. Well, one of them was like, I gotta go get some coffee. And they asked me if I wanted anything. The other guys went to the Home Depot to pick up some more supplies. And like while they were gone, one of the workers was like, I'm gonna go run and get some coffee. He asked me if I wanted anything. I was like, yeah, sure, donut. And he's like, what are you? I think he may have mentioned that before, and then I just like tagged on, yeah, donuts work. And then he was like, what do you want, chocolate? Or I think he gave like another option, but because he said chocolate first, I was like, chocolate, sure. Yeah, I don't really like chocolate though. It's just like, that became the thing, was just like chocolate. You know, like that's just an example of one of the things I'm not really set on. Like, I don't really care. I'm very much the type of person to take things as they're given too. So I don't complain about things. I just like, oh, okay, yeah, sure, chocolate. So I got a chocolate donut. Even though, like, if it was really my choice, I'd probably just get glazed. But I just got a chocolate donut, and I didn't hate it, you know, because I don't really complain about simple shit like that. But then today, because I was busy doing the thing that I won't talk about, I didn't really eat anything. And then my mom was just like, we gotta fucking go. These people are expecting us. We need somebody to help move the chair. And I was like, all right. Hold on. Let me let me get all my shit sorted out. And then I was just like, we were on the road, and I was like, I'm fucking hungry. You know, I didn't say fucking. I was really hungry though, because I didn't eat very much. And then he had to stop for gas. He just ran in. He's like, what, you wanted like a donut or something? And I was like, yeah, sure. And he's like, what kind? I just like chocolate, you know? First thing popped into my head was chocolate, because I ate a chocolate donut, and it just like became that my preference was now chocolate, because it's the most recent preference that I used, and he was sort of in the area when I said that last time, so it was just like, yeah, give me a chocolate donut. Even though, again, I didn't hate it, but it's not my favorite. Probably would have went with like a glazed or something. But now, to him, forever and always, if he's gonna ask me what kind of donut I want, I'm gonna say chocolate. I've talked about a similar situation in the past with a friend of mine. Whenever I'd go to his house, I would always get Coke Zero, because the first time I got a Coke Zero, and I like Coke Zero, I do. But it just became the thing that I just always get a Coke Zero, so now I just have to always get a Coke Zero, and if I don't get a Coke Zero, it'll just be weird. So whenever I go to his house, I get a Coke Zero. I haven't seen that guy in maybe like a year or something, so it doesn't matter anymore, but it's just one of those examples of, you know, like, my preferences, sometimes they're just made up, and then I'll stick with them because my memory is good enough and my instincts are good enough to just remember to stick with them. You know, it'll just happen. It'll just happen. It'll seem natural. You'll think that this is a thing that's been a thing for years, but it's not. It's just a thing that was arbitrarily decided on, and a thing that I will stick to naturally because that's what I've done for years. So many things are like that. Like, even some of my tastes, I'll just say because it's just an arbitrary decision I made at one point, and then I'll just stick to it. Like Mike might see this eventually, so maybe I shouldn't talk about some of these things, because some of these things, like the things I've told him, I don't want him to think that I've been lying to him, you know. And that's not completely true. Like, some things are just a joke. Some things are true. Like, I don't know. It starts out as a joke, and then it like evolves into being kind of true. Just over a lot of excessive things. And he knows what I think I like, and half of that's bullshit. Half of it started as bullshit, and then just grew into, okay, yeah, this works. I won't say what it is. But that's, you know, for the people who know me personally, that's that. If you want to get to know me personally, you know, just, I don't know, strike up a conversation. I don't know what the fuck to talk about. Because somebody messaged me earlier on Kick, actually, because I have that in the descriptions of my videos now. So if you want to message me, a line and a kick. There's also a kick chat that nobody uses, and there's a line chat. If you add me on line, I will almost definitely just add you to the kick chat, not the kick chat. I will just add you to the line chat because that's what I feel like line is for. But if you add me on kick, I'll be more likely to just talk to you. Really depends a lot on what I'm doing at the time for how much I'll actually talk to you. But you know, if I'm not doing anything and we strike up a conversation, we can talk. I don't know. Talking to me is a bit of an art form. But you know, if you want to go ahead and give that a try, I like talking about JoJo, so we'll talk about JoJo. We talk about whatever the fuck. I don't know. We just have to decide on something to talk about, because I will not go out of my way to talk about something, because there's almost always something else I can be doing. That's why I like having the chats, because people will just randomly strike up conversations on their own, or I'll just mention something and then maybe something will happen out of it. But there's not as much effort to hold like a real conversation. It just, you know, like we'll mention things and that's it, and then I can just pop in and catch up and shit like that. Sometimes it gets like really into something, and then I just like, that's the thing that I'm doing, is just reading this chat for the next 5 hours or whatever. But I have to end this episode because I want to get it uploaded, because I'm recording it at the regular time. I just can't get it. I can't let it get too long, or else processing will take too long, and then uploading will take too long, and then it won't be uploaded at the proper time. I want to talk about thumbnails tomorrow. Take care of yourself.